Hello everyone, and welcome back to Era League Racing. I'm joined today with Dayton Elo instead of Logan. Logan is off today. Say hi, Dayton.
Good afternoon, everyone.
And I am your host, Evan Marone. It's the first round ever of the LMP3 European Trophy. Super excited. Brings us over to Barcelona. Any thoughts on Barcelona, Dayton? What do you think?
Significant improvement over the original Barcelona. However, I still think eating sand is a more enjoyable experience than driving this circuit. But hey, we're still going to have some fantastic racing. We're racing some peak automobiles. I'm real excited for this.
I love the LMP3 cars. God's stiffest car known to man. They just are literal bricks. But they're very lightweight bricks. They're like carbon fiber bricks.
Oh yeah, these things are weighing, what, 2,000 pounds? Probably less than that. But yeah, you're not wrong about these cars being stiff. This is one of the only mid-engine rear-wheel drive cars I've ever seen that tripods like a Civic. We're going to see some real interesting driving today.
Yeah, man, they literally are like little go-karts, but with like really big motors. What are they, 5.6 VKs from the Nissan?
I think like 5.5, 5 liter Nissan V8s. Real truck engines out here we're putting in LMP3s.
How about we move on over to the standings here? So today we have Jaden Harrison with JH Sim Coaching, Michael McName, Platinos Motorworks, Ted Theo with Fire and Urlab, a racing team. I forget how to say that. Andy Henderson with Echelon Enterprise, Nathan Squera, Darkside Racing, Benjamin Koifman with Koifman Motorsport, Alex Goodfellow with Cosentini Racing Group, Eli Bender with Ragebait Racing, Reese Anzavino with Anzavino Performance, and Joshua Jones with Jones Barbecue Goes Racing. We're also missing a couple on here. We have a couple of drivers that have showed up today that are newer. There's also Frank Striggl here with Impaired Performance, but this is just the round one standings right now. All right, this is everyone's at 0 points. This is a pretty important round. I feel like the first round in every series is very important to get a foothold and foundation for the rest of the season. What do you think, Dayton?
Oh, absolutely. This sets a foundation for how the rest of your season is going to go. Whether or not you're going to start maintaining your championship lead, whether you're going to be in the fight for the championship, or you're going to have to pull a miracle throughout the rest of the season and claw your way back to the championship. So this really is going to set the pace for the drivers as to how they're going to treat the rest of the season.
Of course. And we're going to head on over to beautiful, sunny Barcelona. It's a beautiful track. Here's the track map for today. 14 corners in total, 4.6 kilometers. I thoroughly enjoy this track. A lot of the drivers are enjoying 1 and 2 there. It's going to be a really interesting fight on the first lap going through 1 and 2 for some of these drivers. I think it's a pretty enjoyable track personally. Not much I could say. Dayton hates it. You'd rather eat sand.
Indeed, I do hate it. That being said, we're not driving Formula cars, we're driving some prototypes, so we're actually going to be able to see some decent racing today. There's going to be a lot of action, especially going into turn 1, and the rest of the circuit is not. They're going to see a lot of too wide action through a lot of these corners, so it's going to be intense today.
I'm super excited. Race format's very simple, and we got the rest of the schedule as well for the rest of the season. Here we are, round 1 Barcelona. Next round's going to be Bugatti Circuit. And our first endurance will be at Imola. We got, 10-minute practice, 10-minute qualifying. I think the drivers are finishing up their 10-minute practice right now, and we can swing on in to Barcelona. Here we are. It looks like they're getting ready for qualifying in a little bit here. A lot of drivers waiting for quality to come up. Let's get some of the sound going, and let's listen to these Nissan Armada engine V8s while we're at it. Super excited. I feel like a lot of people are excited for this one, Dean. I don't know why. That's the LMP3 just grasps people.
It really does. This car it has just enough horsepower to get you out of trouble without being absolutely absurd. We've got a lot of downforce to play with. Dirty air will be a factor in these. These things are really aero sensitive, but so long as you find your footing, you can still have a lot of fun in these cars. With these long straights, especially going into turn 1, there's going to be some decent opportunities to get some overtaking done, decent opportunities to fight for positions, and also to have major accidents. And that's something I'm definitely looking forward to.
It's
If I
era.
don't see a car upside down today, then consider that a failure.
It is era, and we always know how it goes. The safety car will be out at least 3 times today. At least.
Oh, at least, absolutely. And we have a lot of drivers racing today, so one of the biggest grids that I've seen in a minute and a half. This is going to be exciting.
This is the biggest grid we've had in era in a very, very long time. And as we're coming down to 1 minute here in free practice, looks like a couple of the drivers are just finishing up some hot laps, and we're going to get into qualifying action. I'm super excited to see how qualifying is going to go. I
think qualifying is going to go roughly how it is in practice. Not necessarily. I see some, not everyone's put in some real flyers to practice. Again, they only have 10 minutes to really warm up. So a lot of the drivers are probably holding back a little bit. You know, they don't want to practice too much. They don't want to, you know, make themselves uncomfortable, make themselves hot. You know, it's still a 30-minute race. You know, you still have a while to go before that checkered flag drops and some real results are shown. But I think a lot of these drivers are probably holding off and holding their cards close to their chest before qualifying starts. I think Jaden Harrison, you know, Reese, Frankie, you know, maybe they might even be up. Maybe Frankie might be in the front. You never know. But if I'm going to make a prediction, I think Jaden last minute is going to set a real nasty qualifying time. But again, anything's possible.
And I just got to say, Frank has come a long way, especially for not even sim racing for a year, and just being able to be off a couple tenths off of some other drivers out here. It's really awesome to see that the little community we built here is actually making better drivers. Oh, and we have 2 drivers doing donuts in the pits.
Hey, you can't reuse those tires for qualifying, so you have to put on a fresh set anyways. Throw those tires away, melt them off there, I say.
It looks like Benjamin Coyfman there. A lot of the people in the pits right now just waiting for qualifying. Josh with Jones Barbecue, man. Look at that thing.
Yeah, one thing I'm definitely looking forward to in this qualifying session is how people are going to treat the track limits. We're going to be using some NASCAR rules for this. We've come to the conclusion that trying to tell people to stay within the white line, stay within the curbs, is a miserable experience because these are racing drivers. They're not going to listen to you. So we've decided to say, to hell with it. If the game doesn't yell at you for track limits, go ahead and drive on it. So I'm expecting to see some very funny lines, some very NASCAR-like lines from some people today. But I think that's really what's going to separate the top drivers from the bottom drivers, whether or not they're willing to use up all that racing circuit.
Especially in turn 1. I mean, it's crazy how far off they're going in turn 1.
Oh yeah, they're treating it like a street.
Oh my God!
There is a.
Oh my!
Already,
holy moly!
Already, we've succeeded. Cars upside down. Today is going to be a great.
It's going to be a great race.
I'm digging this.
Ben is broadside across the pits. Frank is just. Oh, it's okay. I don't know what's going on, but hey, we're going into qualifying in a bit here. Eli, I don't even know what's going on over there. We're going to get the standings up and see what's going on. Ted Theo with a 133.5, fastest lap in practice right now.
That's a pretty damn good looking time, too. That's up there. Andy's up there as well with the 134.3. I find it interesting how a lot of these drivers are treating turn 1 like a street circuit. It's like Long Beach, how close they're getting to these walls.
They go right up on the wall, and we're going to see that right away. I know that for a fact. We're going to see that right away.
This is it's gonna be interesting. I wonder if what the fuel situation is gonna be like with some of these drivers. If they're gonna you have a few different strategies with these cars. You know, these cars do get pretty fast. The more you use them, the more heat you put in those tires. So I wonder if some drivers are going to fuel up for those 10 minutes and just keep lapping for 10 minutes, or some drivers are going to do some light fuels, do only do a couple flying laps. I'm interested to see what the strategy is going to be for qualifying as we get into it right now.
Hopefully. Let's see what Assetto Corsa does here.
It's Assetto Corsa. Anything's possible.
And the server crashed.
Nice. Thank you, Assetto Corsa.
The server has seemingly crashed. Unless it's me. Is it crashed for everyone?
I have nobody on my screen currently. I'm by myself. The server, I think, is gone.
It's down. Oh my goodness, it is down, guys. Already. It's not era if it wasn't something like that. Oh my goodness. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Let's see. Refresh. Is the server just down? Yeah, it's done. The server just said no. Oh my. Yep.
That is peak Assetto Corsa moment.
Oh my goodness. All right. And it looks like even the name of the server is changed, which is wonderful stuff.
The name of the server has changed. Oh, we're getting hacked. It's over.
Someone has gotten in here. All right, someone has gotten in here. Let's fix this really quick and get them back on. I'm just gonna open up the qualifying session. And figure this out.
I got faith in you, Assetto Corsa.
I
probably
can't believe
shouldn't,
it did
but
that. I can't believe it did that. Yeah, I know. It's up in 3, 2, 1. We're good to go. It's in qualifying. I don't know why it did that. It just didn't want to swap. You're good. Get back in.
Can we skip the practice?
Yeah, it's skipped. It's qualifying. Get in. My goodness gracious.
Thank you, Assetto Corsa.
Oh my god. Yeah, Devin hacked it. Of course, Devin hacked it.
Unacceptable.
All right, we're gonna get back in.
All right, round 2. Let's see if qualifying is going to work.
Wait, no. No, it's fine, actually. Wait, that's fine. It's okay. I just saw that it said plus inverted grid, but it doesn't matter. The race is going to be the same, no matter what. So, I don't have to change that.
All right. Qualifying is underway. Let's see what some drivers are going to do. Who's out on track currently?
Let's hop on board. Looks like Zach, Benjamin Koifman's brother, his little brother, is out ahead first. Behind, it looks like Ted Theo. In the Wawa car, Farron Orlaub Racing. I think that's some sort of German band. I don't know. Some people might know that name.
Non-zero chance.
Farron
We'll be
Orlaub.
real.
I don't know.
I have no idea, but...
Anyways, let's get the music going down here. Let's get focused on the race.
All right. Let's see. I'm having some issues on my end, trying to figure out how to get Assetto Corsa to work. I'm an iRacing pleb, so this is a learning experience for me. But things will be improving shortly.
Lower the volume a little bit. These things are freaking loud.
Indeed. You ever see one of these in real life? Your ears will be bleeding by the end. It's like, I don't know how Nissan is capable of making such loud engines. From the VQ to whatever is in this thing, it's going to hurt you.
They are very loud. Andy is the first one out to set his first out lap.
43.7. That's what we'd like to see. These are some decent times.
Just for an out lap.
Out here. Oh, just for an out lap? Let's see.
Let's hop on board with Andy here. To the hairpin down the hill. It's a blind entry, I would say. In these cars, it's a pretty hard corner to spot.
A lot of these corners are super difficult to spot in these cars. You know, with these A-pillars being so damn large, you really need to kind of hope and pray that the corner is there. This is a car that's going to teach you a racing circuit really well, especially when it comes to right-handers as well.
Oh, yeah. without a doubt, with all the sweeping right-handers here, man, they're just long. They eat up tires, and you gotta be precise.
We're racing a clockwise circuit here, and that's really going to be. It's really not going to help any of the drivers here, seeing as this is at least Ligier is a right-hand drive car with an A-pillar the size of Earth.
It is. Look at that thing. You can't even see out that other window. Oh, and Andy's first lap is going to be invalidated. Or not. It's up with a 134.7. That would have been a very fast lap. That would have been a very, very fast lap if he didn't mess up there on the final corner. And there it is, going up to the wall. It looks like next up is Frankie Striegel. He's currently on his flying lap. Or not. Looks like Nate set a 134.8.
134.8, right? So right now we got Ted Theo out here with a 134.5. These lap times are coming down. They're coming down quick, but they're not far from each other.
Zach Koifman with a 136.4. Eli Bender up with a 134.8 now. Oh, Frank losing it on the exit.
All these lap times are extremely close together. We're within, the top four are only within, what, 3/10 of each other? This is a beautiful sight.
There's still time left. There's people going to be setting 133s. I said there's going to be 133 set by the end of this weekend. And there it is, Reese Anzavino with the 133.8.
This is beautiful. We're now seeing some real lap times coming in. I wonder what strategy Reese is doing. If he's full fuel and just going to go straight 10 minutes of hot lapping, or if he went with the low fuel and only a couple flying laps.
I feel like that's the smartest move with the 10-minute qualifying.
It could be. You don't have a whole lot of time to really be wasting with 10 minutes. 10 minutes goes by really quickly, especially with the lap times around here is a minute and a half. That time gets eaten up really quickly. So honestly, I can see both strategies working. You don't have the time, you just keep lapping, and hopefully one of those laps sticks, or you only give yourself one or two chances to set a really fast out lap, but you're at low fuel, and fresh tires, which is going to help you have a better lap. So I can see both strategies working with this.
And Reese, especially, I feel like he understands the car. I mean, he's coming from open wheel. He was, second place overall in F4 Global? He has some experience.
He has some experience. He definitely knows his car and knows how to play a set of Corsa. And Ted Theo also with a 134.2. These lap times are tumbling.
They are getting lower. Frank's in a 136 he knows he can set a 135. He knows he deserves to be higher on that list. Andy up there in fourth. He knows he can go faster as well. Nate, I think Nate's capable of a 133. And Jaden up with a 133.9 now.
133.9. And that's only good enough for a second because Reese is 133.3. These lap times are getting really fast.
Do you think we'll see a 132?
There's a non-zero chance. We only have 3 minutes left of qualifying, so who knows what the state of these tires are depending on the straps. But there's a non-zero chance we may see it. If I'm a betting man, I'm going to be honest here. I'm thinking a 132 might just be out of reach, but it also could be within reach during the race itself. So, Andy, new lap time at Andy
134.1 up in the third.
On the doorstep of the 133 range. This is amazing. These lap times are definitely coming down.
Let's check out Andy really quick. Here's Andy with Echelon Enterprise. The man himself. Look at that handsome man on the wing.
There we go. These are lines that Andy's beautiful line into turn 3 by Andy. Using all the track. This onboard with Andy is looking pretty sharp. Let's also talk about Ted Theo with a 133.3. Him's only 2 thousandths off of
wow!
I know Ted is going to be very mad about that, and I know Reese is going to be very happy about that.
Reese has got to secure it because Michael McName is still sitting in the pits. He might be waiting for clean air. I don't know. He's about to run out of time here to set a lap.
He's not going to have enough time to set a flying lap. There's no way he's going to have enough time. He's going to be starting from the back.
And Michael McName is the preseason winner at Nürburgring previously to this. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll see what he's doing. He must be scheming something up.
There's got to be something, unless he's gonna do a 0-to-hero challenge, which on round 1 is an insane proposition, especially when no points have been had to begin with, and this is going to set up the rest of your season. Like that's an interesting strat, unless they're having mechanical issues, which anything is possible. These are Nissan V8s; they probably will blow up eventually. Oh, 32. Reese with a 32-9.
132.9 by Reese.
32s have been set.
Holy moly, it's the first 132 of the week, and that is the fastest lap. I don't know if it's going to be beat. I do not know if it's going to be beat, Dayton. That is fast.
Let's see. Ted Theo has enough time to set one more lap. Jaden is going to have enough time to set one more lap. Andy might not have enough time to make it to the end, make it to another lap. So we're going to find out. I think the only people that are really going to challenge Reese for that time is going to be Ted Theo and Jaden Harrison. They both have one more lap to go. Ted Theo drops in time, 33-0. They're knocking on the door of the 32s. See, and Jaden's going through the final 2 corners right now. Let's see if Jaden has enough time to... No, Jaden's going in. Jaden's going into the pits.
He's going in.
Qualifying done for Jaden.
Oh, man.
Reese is going to cross the line right now. Reese is
That's his last lap here. I think that's all he had. That's all he had in him.
That's all he had.
132.9.
That does not improve. Ted Theo is the only person that's going to be challenging Reese for pole position. They're only 40 thousandths away from pole position. Let's go on board with Ted Theo. I'm on board with Ted Theo right now. Great track usage. Is going into the newer section of the circuit. This newer section makes this track just about bare. And
he locks it.
He misses the
locks it.
Is this going to be enough? Are they going to have enough?
I don't know, man. A 132 is a pretty perfect lap, locking into that corner.
It's the third. All right, final 2. He touches it. I don't think this is going to be it.
I don't think it's it either.
This is going to be it. He touched the gravel on the outside. He's going to lose time through that. What's his track usage on the outside?
Perfect there. Perfect there.
What's it going to be?
It's not it. It's not enough.
It's not enough.
Reese Anzavino's going to hold pole position with a 132.9.
Reese has pole position. Incredible qualifying.
That was an amazing qualifying. One of the best so far in era.
This is going to be intense. I'm telling you, these LMP3s are going to be some. This is going to be some great racing tonight. We have the top 2 are only 40 thousandths away from each other. Jaden Harrison, my pick to be pole position, only is 3/10
off
away
of Reese
from pole position. This is interesting. I still think Jaden is probably going to have some more pace. Might have some decent race pace, but as for right now, as for 1 lap qualifying pace, Reese is the one to beat.
Reese is the one to beat. And speaking of Reese, he just pulled into the pits. Let's get him inside here. Let's give a chat to him. Reese Anzavino with Anzavino Performance. That is pole position right there. But Michael is still out there. He tried doing it. He tried sneaking a quick one on you with that Alien V2, but 132. That's the first 132 of the weekend, baby. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good about that. Hopefully, I can keep it on track for the rest of the race. I was obviously running lower fuel, so I'm not sure if everybody else was doing the same there. But, I mean, it's good to be ahead of Jane and Michael for now, at least, for the starting position. So we'll see how it goes.
Let's see if you can keep it, brother. I wish you luck, Dayton. Anything you want to say to Reese here before we send him back to the car? I don't think
Absolutely
so.
not.
Absolutely nothing. He's probably muted. It's fine.
It is.
Anyways.
I was having a Cheez-It break. That is my bad.
God, you can't knock the man with the Cheez-Its.
No, you can't. You can't at all. Oh, no. How do I turn off this stupid Discord overlay? It's going to be in my way.
I don't know. We got 35 seconds.
Oh, no. Get this off my screen.
All right. We wish you the best of luck. I'm going to restart. Wish the best of luck.
I'm going to restart. And Ted in second, right?
Yeah. Ted Theo in second.
Let's get Ted in here. They have a formation lap still. Let's get Ted up in here. Ted, was it 40 hundredths off from Reese?
400ths.
Yeah, my bad. I'm a little bad with math. 400ths off. How are you feeling? Oh, that's
pretty
loud.
good. I gotta go right now though.
Copy that.
Oh wait, right. It's not. It's.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
starts.
You're fine. It's rolling starts. It's rolling starts.
Yeah, I maybe could have had it, but you know, that's an okay.
Some drivers are just okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, no, I think you have a chance here.
I don't, but
Is everyone just sending it? It looks like everyone's sending it.
Are they just? I guess.
You can't be sending it.
Where is our safety car? We kind of need our safety car.
Yeah, what the heck?
I think Ren's PC might be having an issue.
All right, good. The drivers just sent it. They sent it so hard.
That is an ERA moment.
I think Reese is excited, but good luck, Ted.
thank you.
All right. So, it's going to be an interesting race. It's going to be tight. It's going to be a very tight race.
I believe the safety car is coming.
The safety car is on its way. All right. So, Barcelona. What are track temperatures currently? Because that's going to be a massive, massive factor into how the track is going to drive. 36-degree track temps. That's hot. That's a hot circuit they're driving on right now.
Yeah, I know, it's very hot, and a lot of drivers were complaining about how they don't have as much grip as they did in Nürburgring. And I told them, I'm like, we're in Spain now, we're not in Germany.
Yeah, this is going to be a hotter surface, and Barcelona has never felt like the grippiest circuit out there, tarmac-wise, so I think it's going to be interesting to see how the drivers are going to deal with elevated tire temperatures. This track does eat tires. This track's kind of known for eating tires. You know, a lot of these corners are faster, so they're not really going to have to deal with a lot of rear tire wear. But the front tires, especially that front left, is going to take a beating this race.
Safety car is coming through.
Safety car is finally here.
There it is.
Beautiful sight. Look at that 911. The Reninator at it. This is his first time out, doing the best he can with a very short notice.
Yeah.
Let's give a round of let's give some
round of
props
applause.
To
I'm giving
Ren.
a round of applause.
Round of applause to the Reninator.
I couldn't thank him enough for taking on the job too. But here we go. Drivers are warming up their tires. Some of them are just locking up their brakes.
Oh yes, just flat spot your tires like right at the beginning. That's what we like to see. That's how you make your car better, is having massive vibrations for 30 minutes. All right, we are almost green. Rounding the final corners. I can feel the anticipation. I can feel the excitement. I'm gonna hop on board, kind of towards the back of the field. Let's hop on board with Goodfellow. I want to see some action.
And it looks like I'm going to follow Reese here on the front for the stream. Reese is going to go green.
Green.
And
green.
Green. All right.
Reese,
and already, Nate going off in the background. Huge crash.
God, we really are at ERA. This is a beautiful sight, but things are getting really intense. It looks like three
wide into the first corner. Ted's going to take it. Michael's going to sneak up 3 wide through the next corner. And it looks like someone goes off in the background.
We're still 2 wide. It's still 2 wide.
It was Eli Bender.
Third corner. Oh, they're getting pushed wide. Let's see. Jaden.
Oh, huge crash there. Bump into Reese.
This is exactly what Jaden needed. I saw that from Jaden's perspective. Jaden was just waiting for an accident to happen, and an accident happened. This is exactly what Jaden needed and not what the front runners really wanted.
Ted leading.
It involved our pole sitter. Ted's still leading though. Like, this is I'm telling you, Barcelona. This was going to bring us some action, and Barcelona has delivered.
I don't even know where Frank is.
Let's see, where is Frank? Frank is still in the middle of the circuit. Frank is only entering the second sector currently.
It was a humongous crash.
Let's see. I think we have a bit of a battle going on right now. Let's see. I'm between Alex Goodfellow is off.
Alex Goodfellow went off. Okay.
Al Goodfellow went off on a straight. I'm not sure how that happened. I wonder if there was contact made with another driver.
Well, they're going to settle in now. No safety car on the first
Well, let's
lap.
go. Oh, Jaden has a big run going into turn 1. Jaden's
Diving down
gonna
the
go
inside.
on the inside. Can Jaden have it?
Ted's going to
Jaden
try to
has
close
set
him
up-
off a bit.
I think Jaden's got it.
Small bump.
Little contact, low contact. Jaden's got it.
It's all his from here.
What Ted needs to do right now, cut on the inside.
And he's cutting on the inside. He's trying.
Jaden's going to defend. Jaden is not going to let that happen. Jaden overshoots. They both overshoot. That was a perfect opportunity for Ted to go down the inside. Both of them lock up. Both of them make mistakes, and Jaden gets to maintain the lead.
This is an insane start already. I do not know what happened at the beginning.
I'm not sure either. I think first race jitters, probably first lap, first race jitters, but we have some action going on right now. Ooh, we have a bit of a fight with a Duquesne, one of the few Duquesnes in this race.
Oh, Nathan goes off.
No,
Nathan with Dark Side Racing.
That's not good. Entry back on circuit. This is not what these drivers need on round 1. Let's see. Let's go back to the front real quick. Let's see. Jaden's looking a little nervous in that car. Jaden's a little off. Kind of blocking up a little bit, missing some apexes. Jaden slowing down into the penultimate corner. That's strange. That should be a flat out corner. I think the pressure is actually on Ted right now because I see Ted is running wide, making a few mistakes into those gravel traps. Not enough to really ruin his race, not enough to put him in a wall, but just enough to keep him out of reach of Jaden. This is not what Ted needs right now. If I was in Ted's position, this is the moment where you keep your head down,
and you
stay focused, and you keep your eye on the person in front of you.
Exactly. This is all about trying to keep that pressure on. The second you lose the pressure, Jaden's going to run away. Jaden works by being in first. The second he gets up there, he runs. He gets into a flow state.
With these cars being downforce cars, aero wash is a serious concern of these cars. You do lose a lot of grip the closer you get to the person in front. I think it was like if you're within a second of the person in front of you, you're really going to feel the lack of downforce. You're really going to start heating up your tires. So the disadvantage.
We're getting a three-way battle here. Looks like Reese, Benjamin Koifman, and Michael McName.
Well, let's give this
Josh
a look.
with a DNF.
Josh with a DNF.
It's a retirement.
That is the last thing you need into round 1. That is just not that's not a good. Now it's not going to be impossible for Josh to stay in the series. We do have a drop route. We have a spinner.
Oh, Reese is losing it. He almost spun.
Oh, they're getting close to each other. Michael McName and Reese.
Michael McName's going to secure it.
Got it. Michael McName's going to secure it. This is the last thing our pole sitter needed. This is the last thing the pole sitter needed. I think Reese. It's clear that Reese does have the pace. It's clear that Reese does know what it takes to set some serious pace. But Reese needs to. I think Reese might be a little off put by the first lap incident. So at this point, again, he just needs to put his head down and just start setting those lap times. As he starts putting his head down, start setting them lap times, that's when the positions are going to come back to him. But
yeah, he's definitely in his own head right now after what happened at the beginning there. Just a huge incident, which we're going to have to review because we're a small team after all. I mean, we can't throw a safety car right away after race start, so we're going to let them settle in first. And if another incident happens, the safety car will come out. But until then...
Reese is now on the... Reese is looking, he's probing Michael, trying to see if there's any way to get past.
But Michael's like also hunting down Ben right now.
This is a three-way battle. If Ben right now... If I was in Ben's position, I would set as quick lap times as possible. Obviously, you're a racing driver, but you also need to hope and pray that Reese and Michael are going to start fighting each other rather than working with each other. We still have 20 minutes left in this race. You really need to pick and choose when you're going to battle because your tires still need to last those 20 minutes. Ooh, okay. Michael McName really putting on the pressure to Benjamin Koifman.
He's coming in now.
This is intense. This is getting... Let's see. It looks like this is the main battle that's on the circuit right now between Reese, Benjamin Koifman, and Michael McName. Michael
like.
McName in one of the only Dukeens on track currently.
Yep, Platinos Motorworks, the banana yellow car.
I do like the Dukeen. The Dukeen is a very pretty car. Benjamin
car.
Koifman using the...
all the track there, but Michael's just going to try to sneak up to the inside. He's looking for... he's scaring Ben off the line.
Benjamin Koifman's just not clipping those apexes. Benjamin Koifman loses it.
Oh,
Michael McName goes on the inside.
Sneaks right up through.
See, that's exactly what Michael McName needed right then and there. Michael McName, you put the pressure on the driver in front, and you don't even have to end.
And he's a spin!
Benjamin Koifman's around.
And there's a huge crash!
Takes out Reese.
That's a safety car.
That's a huge accident. That is a safety car. Safety car needs to come out for that one. That was a brutal incident. Massive accident. That is the last. Everything that could have possibly went wrong has gone wrong for Reese. Fortunately, the safety car is out. The safety car is coming out, so it's going to bunch the field up. So if Reese stays aggressive for the race start and just really puts on the pressure to everyone in front of them, that's really this is going to help him. But this, other than that, this is not what Reese needed. This is not what our polls. Benjamin Koifman spins again.
You're joking.
That's not Ben. No, that was Eli.
Eli Bender.
My apologies to Ben Koifman. Eli Bender spins while the yellow flag is out. If this was the World Endurance Championship, they would be drawn and quartered for that.
And I just have to talk about Eli Bender really quick. He is the GT4 America champion, a legacy driver here at ERA. He's a great driver. He's been in the offseason. It's been busy. He's gotten married. This man's he's getting his life together. And he's just coming back out here now to race. And I'm not sure if he's too big of a fan of these LMP3s. But overall, he's not a bad driver. And I think if he just sticks his head down, he can get some good finishes.
See, give me 1 second. I need to go into the chat and let them know that the safety car is actually out.
Minor inconveniences here. But yeah, Eli Bender, overall very good driver with Rage Bait Racing there on the wing. Jaden Harrison coming up to the safety car soon here. All drivers are going to be bunched up for this race restart. We're almost halfway through here, and it's been insane.
All right, everyone knows we may have to do an extra lap of safety car to let everyone catch up because they did catch the safety car rather late.
Yep. Extra lap it is.
This was intense racing from the LMP3. I told you, Barcelona and LMP3. It does bring in some real interesting racing.
It is a very good combo. All the drivers are coming back up here. Frankie Striegel, I don't know what's been up with them. Here it is, impaired performance, the Miller Lite, Zinn, and Marlboro car.
Well, maybe they are impaired. I'm not quite sure.
He might be impaired right now. I know he's a little sick and under the weather like me right now, so I wouldn't doubt it. There's Zach Koifman just behind him there in the frame, coming up to the safety car in a bit.
Speaking of Zach Koifman, this is Zach's first time racing this league. Debut race. So I think this is the first time ever driving prototypes. So good job to Zach. Welcome to the league. And this is what we want to see. We want to see some more drivers in this. We want to develop half spin from Zach, but we'll ignore that bit. This is exactly what we need from the. This is exactly what we need. You know, this is what I like to see. You know, everyone's slowing down. They're following the safety car. Let me go in chat and let them know that the safety car will be in this lap. Drivers are aware that the safety car will be in this lap.
I'm super excited again for this race restart. Hopefully, since they're in single file, they won't go too crazy. But you know, knock on Sibrig that they listen and they just cool it down a bit, settle in, and then go for attacks. There's no point of going for an attack right after a race restart. There really isn't.
I would argue the opposite. You know, this is a perfect opportunity, especially if you know you have the space in front of the person in compared to the person in
Ted
front of you.
definitely does, and Reese definitely does. But some of these drivers here, like Andy, got very lucky. He's sitting himself in third right now. It was a little slow there, but yeah, Andy's over there in third now, and he just got a really good start and got around all the accidents, but he doesn't have the pace that Michael McName and everyone else does behind him. So this is an example of Andy would have to just settle in and try to keep up with Ted.
What is going on? All right, Jaden. All right, Jaden's discretion to start the race. Let's see what's going to happen. When is Jaden going to go green? How is Jaden? I'd be going green right around now. Going to bunch the field up. He's going to wait for everyone to break behind him. Jaden's green. Jaden's green.
Jaden is green.
Again at Barcelona.
Race restart. All drivers are back together.
We're too wide. We're too wide in the back right now. Oh, what's going on?
Too wide. It looks like Andy wanted to push him. Oh my goodness. And Andy, locked up, losing position up to third.
This is not what Andy needed. Andy really needed to maintain that third place, but it's all right. You know, judging how Andy was in the third place, wow, going really wide up front. Andy was in third place. Crashes happened all around him. Non-zero chance more crashes will happen. So long as Andy if Andy knows he doesn't have the pace compared to the people in front of him, he just needs to hope and pray that they crash and that Andy doesn't. Andy cannot afford to make those sorts of mistakes right now.
Yeah, Andy was settled pretty nicely back there, but he's now down to fifth, and now he's got Eli Bender looming behind. Two of the top drivers of GT4 America right here.
They're the top drivers of GT4 America, but this is a far cry from a GT4. These things are way closer to GT3 pace and produce a lap time way different than how a GT car sets its lap time. So this is definitely a new learning experience for those that are for our GT4 champions. This is like we have a spin. We have a spin. Who was that?
Reese looks like it took out Michael McName there.
Michael McName around. This is not what Michael needed. Michael came all the way up to fourth. Now, this is not what Michael needed. Last thing Michael needed.
Sadly, I don't think that was a big enough crash. It was a single-person crash. We might have to review it.
Doesn't look like it, no.
It didn't take out two drivers, but the battle up front is still looming with Ted
Theo
and Jaden Harrison.
This is exactly what Ted needs to really put his head down. Oh,
Andy getting back up into third.
Andy back in third. This is majestic. But we know Reese, our pole sitter, has the pace. Let's see, is Reese going to put on the pressure to Andy, and is Andy resilient to that pressure? This is the questions that need to be asked. And we also, we have some decent battles right now. We have Andy versus Reese and Jaden versus Ted. You know, let's see. Can Ted keep his head
Reese
down?
is going to try to go around the outside here.
Wait, what? Too wide. Too wide.
Too wide.
No, I pressed the wrong button.
You're good. It's too wide. Andy keeps it. Reese goes a little wide. Andy's sticking it on the curb there, getting a good exit.
While we load back in, I'm going to take a Cheez-It break.
Just make sure to unmute your mic when you're done. Oh, Andy having a slow entry there, locking up. Reese is going to sneak up the inside, and it sounds like a crash by Ted.
Ted Theo around. This is another car in the gravel.
Andy's going to try to look for on the outside, but he's going to go wide due to Ted, and he's going to lose third.
This is a complete and total shakeup of the top of our top drivers. This is Eli Bender through all of that is now in second place because of all that fighting, all that action. Our top two drivers really did not need this right now.
I don't know how Eli Bender found his way all the way up there. It looks like Reese is going to try to stick away around Nate, but he can't get it done.
Wow, this is let's see. Andy's also putting on the pressure to Reese. This is a four-way battle for what looks like.
Oh, and Andy spins out.
Andy's around.
And a huge crash!
Huge crash!
Oh my
Upside
goodness!
Down. Is that another safety car?
Yes,
I think that's
yes,
gonna be
it
another safety
is.
car. All right, let me let the drivers know.
Wow. Andy went flying through the air. Did anyone else see that? Chat, did you see that? Andy was at least 50 feet into the air. That was crazy. Hit by Alex Goodfellow there right in front. In the Costantini Racing Group car.
All right, drivers are aware that the safety car is coming out. Let's see. Where is our safety car currently?
Exiting the
Safety
pits
car.
now.
Let's see. Jaden should be approaching the safety car now. Do we want to give them 1 or 2 laps of safety car?
1 lap should
We
be
only
good,
have-
I think, as long as he keeps it slow.
Sounds good. Let's see. What's the field spread currently? And we may need to keep it. We may need to give them an extra lap. Non-zero
Maybe.
chance. All right, let's do. Let's. Oh my! What is going on? Is everything okay with Ben?
What happened with Ben?
Ben is Ben's having a bit of a rough moment on the final few corners. But we'll ignore that bit. Let's go back to the front with Jaden Harrison.
Picking up
Sitting
the
behind
safety car.
This is everything that Jaden needed right now. Just letting everyone make mistakes behind him while he's in the clean air. That's how Jaden wins races. The moment Jaden's up front, it makes it really difficult to pass him, mainly because no one else can just keep it on the circuit. I'm going to be honest. People are struggling to keep it on the circuit and are just really giving Jaden this position, even if Jaden's really not the pace setter.
It's just
With that being said,
crazy
I need to.
shakeup from qualifying.
I'm going to let the drivers know they're going to do 1 more lap of pace car. All right, drivers are aware that there is 2 laps of safety car. Let's see. This is really going to cool down. What is I need Jaden to catch way up to the safety car. There we go. All right, so a lot of talking points with this race. A lot of talking points.
This is an insane first round.
I also like to point out that Zach Koifman is sitting P3 on his debut race.
It's just because of everyone not being able to keep it on track. It's just insane.
Let's see. Yeah, this is a little bit of a lull time in the race. Not bad. Let's see. Ted Theo is a lap down. How did that happen?
No clue. I'm not gonna believe it.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, we're not gonna use Assetto Corsa on that. He was very much still in the race the whole time. Let's be real here.
Not really sure, but I do like to say that we do have Dukeen in P2 currently. This is exactly what I like to see. Am I biased? Non-zero chance, but
the whole leaderboard's fucked up right now. It's really
the whole leaderboard is, and you know what? That's what happens when you can't keep it on circuit. When certain drivers just can't keep it on circuit.
I honestly think
Things
it's
like this
just.
happen.
I think some of it's wrong. I mean, look at Zach is in 3rd, but Nathan's supposed to be in 2nd, but Ted's in 2nd.
We'll find out when the checkered flag drops. Why is that was Jaden Harrison going off circuit?
I think he's tire dipping, bro.
Non-zero chance. Anything could be possible at this rate. All right, let the drivers know. All right. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see how this race start's going to go. Where is Jaden going to call the race? When is Jaden going to call green?
Only 5.5 minutes left in the session here for the race.
All right. Jaden could call green at any moment he chooses. Let's hop on board in the back. Let's hop on board with Michael McName.
And Eli gets ran over! Oh my god!
What did we just witness? This has to be one of the most incredible race starts that I have ever witnessed, and I do not mean that in a good way.
Who did that? Was that Michael McName?
That was Michael McName. That was.
We're going to have to issue a penalty on the first round.
I think we're going to have to issue a few penalties after that one.
I feel like Eli Bender there was an innocent bystander of what happened. I don't know.
Eli Bender.
He just got rammed. He got ramped off.
Rammed into. I don't know any other explanation. He got rammed into.
Looks like Ted Theo's taking the lead.
So this Ted Theo and Zach is off circuit. Things are falling apart with the final 4 minutes to go. Nate kills. We have a death on our hands. We have someone getting knocked into. It looks like it was Andy knocked into the gravel.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the drivers are going to be pissed after this one.
Things are. Oh, let's see. Let's see what happened.
Too wide. Andy and Ben through the hairpin.
Jaden Harrison takes the lead again. There is so much going on right now. I can't even. I'm trying to keep up. I don't think I have the tools to even keep up with what's going on the track right now.
Ben up into fourth.
Oh, this leaderboard is.
It's messed up.
Confused.
It's messed up. That's what I'm saying. The leaderboard is messed up right now.
There we go. All right, things are looking a little better right now. Let's see what's going on right now. Looks like we have someone was. Looks like. Who was that? It looks like. This leaderboard is all sorts of.
Yeah.
I'm like struggling to keep up. What's going on? It looks like we have a fight between Andy and Ben. Andy using all the circuit. It looks like he got a little loose exiting that long right-hander. That's really not going to help his tire temperatures, especially late in the race like this. This is not the time that you need to be sliding. This is the time that you really need to put your head down and start making
Frank
moves.
and Andy together. Andy's setting it down.
The inside. Can he maintain it?
Oh, he goes wide.
Andy cannot. Benjamin Koifman goes right past. Andy losing looks like 2 positions from that. That is not what Andy needed. That would have been a beautiful.
Oh, ooh. Frank almost losing it there.
So much is going on right now. It looks like we only have 2 laps to go. Jaden is going to cross the line with. Looks like there's going to be 2 laps to go when Jaden crosses. I don't think they're gonna. I think there's gonna be another lap.
I think there is too.
Let's see. I'm gonna hop on board with Jaden just to see if we're gonna have another lap on our hands. Yep, we're going to have another lap on our hands, just about. Let's see if these drivers put in enough fuel to account for that extra lap. Let's see, it looks like we have a bit of a
little bit of a scrap between the 2 Duquesnes. It looks like Michael McName and Nathan Square are together. Michael going super defensive. Nate taking the correct line there, going up to the wall. And bumping into Michael, just having way too much speed.
If anything, that helps Nathan. But now Nathan is under attack from Goodfellow, at least for 1 second he was. Lights are flashing. Tempers might be flaring. Michael McName goes down the inside. Can he get the undercut? He cannot get the cut back. But now Michael McName is on the inside. Can Michael McName keep it on the inside? You can hold it around the outside, around this corner, and he does. They're still too wide. Good Alex
Ted
Goodfellow
Theo and Alex Goodfellow. It's a 3-way battle now.
Wow. Okay, we have a 3-way battle going on right now. Frank is around. Frank is sitting backwards. This is not good for Frank. Anyways, let's go up to Benjamin Koifman. Benjamin Koifman snaps
losing
the
it
car,
out there.
Nearly loses it.
Reese with the DNF.
Losing it a little bit. Reese has a DNF. Our pole sitter is out of the race. This is the last thing our pole sitter needed. Alex Goodfellow holding it around the inside. There we go. Jaden is looks like this might be a white flag coming out. These drivers do not have a lot of time.
No, it looks like one more lap.
We have another lap.
There's an extra lap.
We have an extra lap.
There's
on our
2
hands.
laps to go.
Do these drivers have enough fuel? That's the question. This has been one interesting race, action-packed, many an incident. I cannot wait to go in there and hear the yelling.
There's going to be a lot of angry people today. Hey, it's not even our fault. It's their job to keep them on the track.
It's their car to keep it on track, so this is
Ben
this is a lot.
also DNF'd.
Ben Koifman DNF'd that we are losing drivers left and right. A DNF on round 1 is the last thing you need to do. I've DNF'd once before on a championship like this, and it was a fight to fight back into the championship, as what looks like Alex Goodfellow has a driver fighting against him, trying to figure out who that is.
Michael McName on the outside. And it looks like Andy's going to find his way in too. Alex locking it up into the corner.
Oh. Come on, Andy. What is, let's see, what's going on right now? It looks like
Andy's trying to hunt down Michael.
Can Andy do it? That's not the
and
place.
He kills him! He absolutely kills him!
Michael McName punted out of the way.
Wow!
There is a lot to dissect with what we're witnessing right now. But right now, this is Jaden's race. Jaden has not put a foot wrong this entire race.
And somehow, Nate has been keeping up with Ted.
This is Nate's race, apparently.
Nate might get a podium on his first round.
Nate probably will. If he can maintain this position and not make any more mistakes, this is the final lap. All he needs to do is just keep it on circuit. Jaden Harrison is entering the new part of the circuit, entering the repaved bit, the part of the circuit that made this track somewhat bearable. This is going to be Jaden's race, and looks like Nathan, I don't really see any competition behind him. As long as he keeps it on circuit, Nathan's going to set a podium. Jaden Harrison going through the second to last corner. Jaden Harrison going through the final corner, has not put a foot wrong this entire race. Jaden Harrison is going to win round 1 of the ERA LMP3 challenge. Nathan going through the same corner complex.
But it looks like Ted
going to be really happy about this.
Ted up ahead in second. I don't know why the leaderboard's not reflecting that. But there he is, Ted Theo in second place with Nathan in third. Alex Goodfellow in fourth. Eli Bender in fifth. Or no, wait, that was Andrew. Andrew in fourth or fifth, and then Eli in. Oh my God!
Wow, that is a. We really are at the end of the race, aren't we? Incredible. Tempers probably flaring, probably due to sheer frustration. Incredible stuff.
I have no clue what happened there. Michael's race has been stolen, someone said. Yeah, I mean, it was kinda. We're gonna have to talk to some drivers here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get Jaden down here first. JD with the win in round 1. How are you feeling? And how was that race? That was insane. What was going on?
I don't know. It was kind of close, but I think Reese got taken out like so much times. Reese could have got it. He was quick.
He was very quick, and I don't know why it was stolen from him there, but he was out of here. Very
we have
quickly.
a Reese DNF.
So.
Yeah, he got killed a few times.
Yeah, we saw a couple.
Indeed, we witnessed a lot of death this race. Jaden, I'd like to ask you, as you were starting P3, what was going through your mind, seeing as you were starting P3 and not pole? Like, what was your strategy going into the race start?
Just don't die. I mean, just have fun, race. I mean, because these cars are sketchy on the cold tires, so it's not dying really.
And we noticed that throughout the entire race. You know, you weren't really racing anyone. You just didn't crash.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff. Well, congratulations with the win, Jaden. Good work. We'll see you in round 2.
Yes.
I'm going to send this to you so no one thinks that... I have no clue what happened there. That was an absolute... Like, I was just a show. I don't know, man. It was a shit show. It was a show.
It was a show, all right. Definitely a show.
Let's see here. I'm going to send this to you really quick, Dayton. We'll take a look at that afterwards.
I'm ready.
Wow. I mean, technically Ted Theo got second, so I guess let's get Ted in here. Ted, what happened? It says you were a lap down. I just want to clear this up really quick. Can you explain to me what happened? How were you still in second for that race?
Something happened. I don't know. Timing. My machine stopped counting things after lap 9. My timing bar wasn't updating after that.
Okay, so you were in second that whole time.
Yeah, I'm functionally P2. I stayed there. Yeah,
you didn't go back to pits or anything. I didn't see that happen.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, never did.
Okay, it was a setup course of having an aneurysm. That's what I thought. So, congrats on P2 though. We'll see you in round 2. Hopefully. Hopefully. I feel like there's a lot of angry people this round just by watching that race.
I enjoy it. I mean, the track limiting things was a little weird to me, but I was like, I'll just stay in the lines and other people are going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah, you did great. Good racing.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough.
No breaks, Nate, with a podium on the first round.
Hey.
How are you feeling?
What a way to start the series, baby. I got completely destroyed on start. I think we're gonna have to put a PowerPoint together and teach everyone how to do race starts and race restarts off the safety car. But other than that, you know, great race. I kept it relatively clean, other than the one curb that I ate and went off into the sand. But stayed composed, kept it together. P3, baby. What a way to start the series.
That's what I like to hear, Nate. And do you want to represent Dark Side Racing?
Yeah, Dark Side represent. Darth Jar Jar. Most powerful Sith in all of the lore. Legends Luke has nothing on Darth Jar Jar. Yeah. Camino Drivers Academy, cloning the best drivers in the biz, baby.
That's what we like to hear, Nate. Good luck at round 2, and I'm hoping you have a good season.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Well, Dayton, that's the top 3 of today, and I almost want to talk to Andy and Frank really quick, just to see what their thoughts were of that race. Do you think that's a good idea, just to hear what they have to say?
Let's say special guests. We'll have them as a special guest.
Let's talk to Andy really quick. I just want to know. Andy, you were... Oh, there it is. Andy, you were doing so well. It looked like you were holding a podium position for most of the race there. But what happened? This looked like an absolute shit show. Like it it was crazy. What was going on?
Yeah, you know, like these other drivers, dude. They think they're all that, dude. Like, it's so frustrating racing with all these unexperienced drivers, man. Like they're just crashing everywhere, and not to mention, my freaking race engineers don't know what they're doing, setting my car up so I spin out all the time. Like, it's freaking ridiculous, dude. Like, none of this was my fault. And quite frankly, I think they should have spent more money on this car.
Wow.
I feel like I could have won that race.
A lot of very fiery words from Andy. This is some interesting stuff. Andy, so how much is your fit that you're wearing right now?
You know, like custom-made race suit, about $500,000. It's got like special cooling technology to keep my body cool in the race. You know, I'd be sweating a lot, burning lots of calories.
Who was it designed by?
Louis Vuitton. big sponsor of our team. Shout out Louis.
Shout out to Echelon Enterprise. Always one step ahead, huh?
Yep. That's our team motto right there.
Incredible stuff.
Step ahead if my race engineers could get their act together.
Well, hopefully they can for next week. I'm praying that Bugatti Circuit in France goes better.
Yeah, me too, man.
Good luck.
I have to have a stern talking to with them.
All
wish
right.
you the best of luck, Andy. We wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, thank.
And we'll get where's Frank? Let's get Frank in here too. We get both of the Ohio boys in here. Mr. Frank, the Dank Tank, how are you doing today? What happened this race? Looked like a shit show. I'm saying this to everyone.
I got crashed out in the fucking beginning. Did you see that?
Yeah, we saw a lot.
Literally, I was it was off of the straight, that right-hander that I always spin out on. I just got fucking hardcore bump draft and I went flying into the dirt, and then I struggled to get back out, and I was starting from last again. Those safety cars helped though, but after that I started getting tire wear and I didn't know how to manage it, so I was just
That's what it looked like.
Everywhere.
That's what it looked like. Well,
it was fun though. I had a good time.
As long as you had a good time. Did everyone else have a good time? I don't know if everyone else had a good time.
I don't know. I really don't know.
We'll see. We're going to continue. I'm going to go through everyone else and just see what their thoughts were. It was the first round. Why not get their thoughts, See what's going on.
Yeah.
Let's throw in Alex Goodfellow with a really good finish today. I think he finished 5th or 6th today. Alex Goodfellow, welcome back into the commentator's booth. How was the first race of the season today?
It was good. I was a little pissed off about a couple of T-bone incidents that set me back quite a bit, but I still finished in the top 5, so it's a win.
That is a win, and you're going to be on the leaderboards. I mean, some other people didn't get points today. They had retirements. So, I mean, it's up to Dayton, though. What are we thinking for DNFs? Any points at all for that?
We'll figure that out.
Okay.
We'll figure that out. We need. There's a lot of discussions that need to be had after this one. But Alex, I would definitely like to ask. With this being such an incident-packed race, what were the emotions like in the driver call?
I was mostly in the back after getting set sideways by someone and T-boning, and then just kind of set me back at the back. So I just focused on my line and did what I could. It's a little bit frustrating, but what can you do?
Of course, we've all been there as drivers. We have all been there as drivers.
Yeah. But overall, the race was good. Everybody was complaining about this car, and some people kept complaining about the curbs, but the car drove really well. Curbs didn't upset me too much, and feel like I was pretty stuck on my 136, 37 times.
Yeah, and that works. Consistency is key.
Yep.
All right. Well, good luck with the rest of the season, Alex. Thanks you for showing up.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see what Eli has to say. Eli Bender, welcome back into the commentator's booth. It's been a while. You missed F4 Global, but you are the GT4 America champion.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say hello, and also just wanted to hear your how you felt about this race. It was honestly from the commentator's booth and just watching, spectating. This was a shit show.
Yeah, it was that way from the driver's seat too.
Okay. All right. I just want to know what happened out there from your helmet.
Well, for what position? What place am I?
I believe you finished 6th. Somehow. Okay. Somehow after all
it
of
was
that.
Bad. It was bad. I spun out at the start of both double yellows and lost I lost 3 positions at the start of the second double yellow, safety car.
Yep.
And then on race restart the second time, I was rear-ended and spun out and lost 4 positions. I was in 3rd place at one point.
Yeah.
I was feeling really good, but Yeah.
There was a lot of punting this race.
Yeah, a lot of bad punting. Even some of the more experienced people were. I saw Reese and Andy
Major
doing
mistakes.
a lot of some pretty bad stuff out there.
I saw some major mistakes from them. I mean, did Mr. Michael McName just he snowplowed you on one of the race restarts?
Yeah. That's. He spun me around and I lost. I was last place from 5th to last. But I got back to 6th, I guess. So started 10th, I think.
Yeah, that was an interesting race. Hopefully round 2 goes better. This everyone had to learn, I guess, today. There's a lot of drivers that weren't here for the preseason, so
the skills haven't gotten better from GT4. I've noticed that.
Yes, without a doubt. Even for Andy, Frank, and even Reese. I mean, you were able to beat Reese easily, and Reese set the first 132 today.
Yeah. So I'm nervous going into this because the people I used to beat, no problem, were really grilling me.
Well, Bugatti circuit will be open. Hopefully tonight. I'll just slap it on tonight, get it all ready, put the mod out, and testing will be open all week. I want testing to be open as of today after what I watched today.
Yeah. Also, it's just whatever. Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
Thank you, Evan. Thanks for having me. Yippee,
I love you, Eli.
Incredible stuff.
Who are we fisting? Oh, Michael. All right. Oh wow, that was loud. Michael McDame.
Yes, sir.
What happened today?
Disaster class, to say the least. Car was shit. Everything was crap. I don't know. I don't even know where to start. I mean, I was having a good race, and then that incident happened into, I think it was turn 3. I think that was obviously on me. I broke too late. Didn't anticipate me going off, and collateral damage, and then I get spun off by Reese, and it just kept on being a recurring theme of me being spun off during the race, and the car didn't drive so well after the fact. So I don't know what else to say.
Well, it is the beginning of the season. You have the rest of the season to go with endurance rounds for extra points. So as long as you show up to those, you should be able to get your way back up. I mean, this is just a foundation for now, but it's pretty important. I feel like it's possible as long as you get a really good season in.
Yeah, I hope so.
So good luck. Thank you for coming out today.
Thank you.
Well, I might as get Walmart blower upper in too. Are you alive, Mr. Joshua Jones with Jones Barbecue Foot Massage?
Yeah. Is this mic better?
I think so. I don't know.
Is it doable?
It's doable.
There we go. Now I can
it's
hear
doable.
You.
What happened today?
I let go of the clutch before the car in front of me moved, and I nudged over the start line, and I didn't know what the penalty meant, so I did not drive through the pits.
Oh no!
I drive through. I'm not experienced with Assetto Corsa on any of the actual races, like racing, I guess. I was enjoying the race though. I like the cars. I like the track.
You were doing great.
It's definitely if you don't go off the track, you got to a pole position very fast.
Yeah. No,
that's kind of where I was at.
Yeah.
I was wondering how the start was going to go, and when I saw somebody on the straight slam into the wall on the left at Mach 10, I realized that this was just going to be a don't get hit and you'll be fine. But I think I got hit by a DQ instead.
Yeah.
The next race is the Bugatti circuit next week, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So
we're heading to Mini Le Mans.
Mini Le Mans.
Mini Le Mans
should be fun because these are basically mini Le Mans cars, right? Right, Dave?
You're not gonna believe what the LMP stands for.
They're basically the mini guys of the pack. So, good luck with that, and thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, Dayton, I'm just gonna get a little bit of music up in here. Any final comments closing this out before we head off?
I'm going to write a very long and very angry message in chat in a few minutes, telling people how to drive a car.
Yeah, that was upsetting because after like Nürburgring was great. That was a great race. I don't think that was that bad. I thought it was gonna be an awesome first round, but even with all the practice everyone had, it just kind of seemed like everyone had the nerves of the first round.
Yeah, I guess first round jitters hit everyone, but definitely like some drivers definitely need to learn how to start a race or restart a race and how safety car procedures work. So we're definitely gonna have to go over that with some of these drivers. But other than that, when the racing did not involve accidents, the racing was fantastic, and I'm still very excited to see what the rest of the series has to offer.
I am thoroughly excited for the the endurance rounds.
Oh yeah, I expect no less than 5 safety cars.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. Maybe the pit stops will prevent some of the chaos. I'm hoping.
Well, fingers crossed, but hey, we'll find out come time.
It's 2 more weeks, and we'll find out, because the first one's going to be round 3 at Imola. That's going to be the 1 hour of Imola. So, super excited for that. Thank you for everyone that showed up today to the Air League Racing LMP3 European Trophy. There's more races coming in the future, 6:30 p.m. around that time, 6:30 to 7 o'clock in the afternoon every Sunday. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next one. What do you have to say, Dayton?
I'm looking forward to the rest of the races too. It was fun trying my hand at a little bit of commentating.
It was great. You were great. So, goodbye, everyone. Say goodbye to me. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Dayton. Say goodbye to me. Goodbye.
Boy.